Hey, let me ask you something. Do you think that you have to be successful in order to be happy? Define what is success to you. Is it money, fame, good looks, or body beautiful? But what happens if all of those goes away? Well, we're in luck. I have two women that will be speaking to us and have their own definition of what happiness and success is. Thank you very much.
How are you?
Good, good.
Good to see you.
Hi,
Good to see you.
Laila. Sorry, we start a little bit
I hope not too much.
You can catch up.
So I'm with Rihanna and Astrid, two beautiful, successful women in Indonesia, and we are just coming together just to talk. How are you guys?
Women.
Yeah.
Yes.
So what should we do today?
Well, actually, let's take a look at this. I was actually looking at this to do some manicure.
Hey, we all deserve this. I am looking forward to just hang out and
Exactly.
relax.
So we can talk and
Talk and discuss.
Talk. Yes, discuss with a lot of spice. Woman talk.
Yes.
Shall we?
Yes, of course. Women and men's talk. Come on, let's go.
right.
So Astrid and Rihanna, you guys are very beautiful and successful women, right? The question that I really want to get into is, what in your life, the accomplishment and project that you have done in your entire life, in career-wise, what has changed you the most, you think? Which part of it?
Well, actually, I have been. I studied more into the finance, accounting, so I've always been in the numbers world. Whereas apparently, I found my passion,
Okay.
and my passion is actually food.
Wow.
Because I love food and I love the experience, I love dining out, I love everything about it. And I finally found my perfect job, which is handling a few brands restaurant. It's slowly, usually it started from coffee into wine, and then now I'm handling like 8 brands of restaurants. I'm still working, and I am enjoying every minute of it because it's humbling. You are literally in hospitality. Time is, your phone keeps on ringing. The client is always right. Everybody's always king, and I have to know how to handle each and every one of them, and I have to make sure that they are happy and satisfied. And for me, that's my passion, and I found it like 8 years ago, and I have been in the food and beverage industry ever since.
Do you consider yourself as accomplished in that way?
I would say that I was not where I was, but I'm not yet where I want to be. But I am very content.
Well, I've been working in corporate, world for 16 years.
Wow.
The last time that I'm a corporate director under 600 employees under me, and two big company Jakarta and Bali. But after that, I found this crazy idea back in 2010. And I thought myself, like, if I didn't do this, who will? It's just like, this is very crazy idea. So it's like what I did, I just doing it while I'm still working. But in 2011, I launched my business, it's belowcepet.com. And out of the blue, it's booming, it's like in 5 months. So I was thinking to myself, okay, if I didn't quit my job and make this serious, it will never go anywhere. So actually, that's the first time I'm jumping out from the comfort zone. The first thing that you have to prepare, actually, how you handle your pride. When you're working in the big multinational company, you have that name card. It's behind you. It's like, the big giant, like everybody wants to see you.
Right.
But when you're starting your own company, it's like, hey, who?
Yeah, true.
It's totally different. So a lot of people actually don't prepare that one. They maybe prepare everything, the marketing plan, the working capital and everything, but that thing is difficult though.
So Astrid, I want to ask you, if you were to say, what is your superpower? Like, what are you good at? Your superpower that you can
superpower.
comfortably claim.
I would say patience
You have a lot of patience.
in dealing with
Right.
a lot of problems at the same time. And I would also say, I think, aside from patience, I really think if you're talking about success in the career world, my success is the balance between being a mom and in working in hospitality, to make sure that both areas are covered, make sure both areas are walking hand in hand and in the right direction, and to have a bliss, to have a certain knowing that, oh, okay, when you wake up in the morning or when you go to sleep, you know that, okay, it's a good day, let's start another day.
That's a good
That's
way to
I take it one day at a time, I think.
That's a good way to look at things, right? A day at a time. What about you, Rihanna?
My superpower?
Yeah, what is your superpower?
Well, in Bahasa Indonesia, I always say ngotot, but it's like persistence. It's like, I will do it over and over and over and over again until it's good. It's like, sometimes people's like, don't you tired? Yes, but I'm still going to do it. So I never like half. For everything I do, I always go hundreds. It's like, sometimes it's like killing people, it's like around us, like, hey, it's okay. Like, no, it's not okay. It's like,
Yeah.
But when you're getting, older and wiser, now I suppose I have the balance now, persistence, but now I still can do, okay, everybody cannot run as fast as me. Okay, now let's run together. But in my youngest time, it's like, yeah.
What is the most expensive things you have ever broken? Not cheap, yeah, expensive.
When my baby was a little boy and then he fell down and he needs stitches, that's most expensive, right?
That's true.
Yes.
Oh my goodness, I didn't think about it. What about you?
I really don't know how to drive, and I just look people how they drive. So I rent a car in Bali, and using my instinct. And I drive.
You have a license though.
No, I don't. I don't. It was like back then in Bali, you can rent anything
Okay,
without
okay.
people questioning you. It's just like I rent the car and I drive it, and I smash into a pottery shop, like in the middle, in Sandali. So it's like I have to pay everything in the shop, including the car.
Oh my God.
That's really expensive.
Yeah,
That's just one
yeah,
thing. I
yeah.
was asking for one thing. You smashed the whole
Like
entire
yeah,
shop.
one
Smash in the
pottery shop, like
Okay.
in Sanur. So every time now, if I go to Bali and I saw that store, like, why are you there? Why?
Why are you there?
It's like tikungan. Yeah.
One last question that I would like to find out. What is the hardest thing that you've worked on for yourself?
To be secure.
To be secure.
To be secure, because like every other woman, we have a little bit of insecurity, and it takes a lot to learn to be content with myself and to be secure with who I am, with my failures, with my successes, with my to be able to handle rejections, because people will reject.
It's hardest for me to say no, but even though sometimes I should say no, but it's like okay. So that's the thing that I still have to learn, to have, you have to do it yourself, but I don't know how to do that.
Well, it's been incredible because we get an insight of who you are. In front of the success, there's a lot of strength in you ladies, and I really appreciate your time candidly speaking to me. And for that, I thank you. And on that note, guys, thank you for tuning in. We'll see you again soon on Life by Laila.